years to discover this. I'm reminded of that old commercial, I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV. I'm not a journalist, but I play one for AP. And the interesting thing was that, a phony article can be as credible, evidently, as a real article.
Yeah, if it was a phony article, what about the amount of time, Cal?
Well, first of all, there's a word that one can use to apply to this story. It's called editors. Whatever happened to editors? I have an editor. Jim has an editor. Everybody who writes or broadcasts news has editors. Where was the editorial responsibility on this?
Jim, we would say, I guess, that one of the reasons this man did this, if he did it, invented sources, is because of laziness. Is there more to it than that? Can there be?
People will go back and forth whether these killers wanted to get caught, but I think this guy, in some odd way, wanted to get caught. But if we want insight into the psychology, there's a movie forthcoming called Broken Glass. It's about another career of another fella for the New Republic magazine who sort of did the same thing. That'll be a movie we'll all be able to watch, and then we can interpret further.
We need profilers.
We've got other people.
More profilers.
We've got other people picking the topics for the show. We'll take it into account. But first, we'll go to Quick Take headline number 2, censorship, good taste, or something in between. There aren't enough condoms on campus at Southern Utah University. So said the campus paper in an article illustrated by a picture of a condom on a banana, in case people didn't know what a banana looked like. The university president and a member of the board of trustees sent letters to the paper complaining about the story. The Society of Professional Journalists has decided to investigate. And I think what's interesting about this, Jane, there was no censorship. The president's entitled to complain. The guy on the board of trustees is entitled to complain. Why is the Society of Professional Journalists getting involved here?
Well, I had sort of the same reaction. It's been very interesting to me to find that, to my surprise, that a private university, you do not have the same freedom of the press. You do not have the same First Amendment rights. But this appeared to be a state university. Why they're commissioning a task force probably get me in trouble with academics. I don't see why they are. I mean, he's entitled to write in and complain. They didn't pull it.
He did more than write in, though.
Yeah. What else did he do?
He complained.
There was a chilling effect in which he said, we control the content. Later on, he said, we control the content of the paper. And the trustee who wrote in said that you're obligated to market forces, which was a kind of veiled threat that if you don't appease us, we're going to take away your right to edit the newspaper.
Eric, you have a freshman in college. I was a freshman once. If there's not a time to show bad taste, it's college. When should you do it? Here's their chance.
Now, the administration should have banned the banana. They wouldn't have had a problem.
Good thinking, Cal. And Quick Take headline number 3. Magazine in stacks by Pinkerton's bed celebrates 50th. No, it's not the Journal of Free Markets and Automatically Justifiable Consequences. It's Mad. First published in 1952 and still going strong. Although, Jim, it really isn't going strong, is it? I mean, it's still going, but it's not...
It's probably faded. I grew up with it. I swore by it. I read every issue for years and years, and I probably faded a little bit. Look, but it
now we have the reason.
It lasted longer. I'm proof. It lasted longer than Spy, the National Lampoon, than Cracked. I mean,
Why?
Well, I think it had that
so
spirit that there's a singer, Mose Allison, had a song, I don't worry about nothing, and nothing is going to be all right. The What Me Worry Alfred E. Newman character gets to something about the psychology of certainly young people, and I think even me in middle age.
Gee.
Well, let me say, I bet I'm in the rare. I don't know how many young women read Mad Magazine, but I was out there in my little hometown. It's probably why I ended up the way I ended up, too. Irreverent and snooty and kind of snide and off-the-wall humor. I mean, again, it's all over late-night television now, but it was fresh at the time.
It was a magazine designed for boys under 15.
That's right.
And it has the spirit of contempt for everything mainstream that boys under 15 have. And there's always going to be boys under 15, so Mad Magazine will keep on going. Mad Magazine is to literature, I think, what rock and roll is to music.
I was just going to make the same analogy. Nicely done.
Well, thank you.
That's all right.
Are you two done congratulating? We have to take a final break. When we come back, it'll be your turn.
Okay. Small business software, $500.
It's coming up.
Small business seminar, $300. Small business supplies, $90.